I'd like to welcome you to 2017 Same Lever, Different River Canoe Trip. This is going to be a presentation about motorcycles in Vietnam as part of my business management class at NWTC. What qualifies me to speak on this subject? Well, I've been riding motorcycles for 38 years, and I presently own 7 motorcycles. I got a 1967 Ducati Sebring, a 1971 Harley-Davidson Sprint, 1979 Harley-Davidson Lowrider, 1980 Harley-Davidson Sportster, 1982 Honda Ascot, 2003 Yamaha 250YZ, and a 2009 Harley-Davidson Ultra Classic. I also have a mini bike, and Katie's got 2 motorcycles at my house also. As you might guess, I have owned a few motorcycles over the years. I'm a Triple C Rider member, a Patriot Guard rider, and I'm also a lifetime member of A-Beta Wisconsin. I'm presently researching and making inquiries about becoming a Share the Road instructor for A-Beta Wisconsin. And you may see me again in the future presenting that program. I'm also the president and CEO of Firestorm Publishing, which publishes Wisconsin Motorcycle Roads Travel Guide. There's a lot of motorcycles transporting a lot of goods and people in Vietnam. Car and motorcycle crashes are uncommon in Vietnam. We need people in the United States to become more aware of motorcycles. We'll look at the number of motorcycles, what they transport, and what kind of machines they ride today for people in Vietnam. As you can see in this picture here, there's maybe about 5 or 6 cars there, and the rest are motorcycle riders. There's a lot of motorcycles in Vietnam. Motorcycles remain the most popular means of transportation in Vietnam, which has a population of around 92 million people. There are 45 million registered motorcycles in Vietnam, according to the military transport. If you show a graph here that shows 45 million motorcycles, and up here is the 5 million cars that are in Vietnam. That's the proportion of cars and motorcycles in Vietnam. So you kind of probably wonder why I picked that country. It's because it's such a big motorcycle-oriented culture. In comparison to the United States, we have 235 million motor vehicles and 9.5 motorcycles registered in comparison to what they have in Vietnam. See, Zap, you see these boots in here?
So he's gonna float down the river.
Looks like something might be wearing out to the club later tonight. I don't know. Alright. Cheap motorcycles from China can be purchased for around $200. A Honda Dream would cost around $1,900. That would be a status symbol, kind of like a Harley Davidson in the United States. This would be like a 300 size. Hey Randy. In 2007, a mandatory helmet law came into effect in Vietnam. If caught without your helmet, your motorcycle will be seized. Ownership of one's motorcycle is valued there. Accessorized with Chinese bling and having a face mask for pollution. Go back one or two there. So if you notice why these people there in such a polluted state that they got to wear face masks on the crowd. 2-cycle Morse engines, just
oil?
In general,
burning oil.
Right? Yeah, they cause a lot of pollution.
Right.
Vietnam motorcycle culture is non-existent in the United States. Many would like to purchase American motorcycles, but 150% tax in foreign vehicles make that prohibitive. Motorcycles in Vietnam are used for transporting a lot of things. We showed a couple people here. Oops. Back one. That's, I think, 5 people on this slide here. We've got the people hauling these boots here. That's one of the things. Chickens, geese. These are live geese here.
Delivery team.
There's some geese on this picture here. We've got some, I can't tell, but I think these chickens are dead on this load. It's just unbelievable the amount of stuff that they carry on motorcycles around over there. Tires, blankets, mats.
Get any furniture on those?
They may have, but the pictures I got here. Another factor is people in Asia tend to have smaller physical bodies compared to Westerners, so they're able to carry bigger loads. They're small people and they can bigger load on their bike. That kind of makes sense. Again, with that, their roads and infrastructure are also smaller. Their roadways might be only the size of this doorway right here. What else we got here? Citizens of Vietnam are aware motorcycles and motorcycle accidents are rare. Cars in Southeast Asia try to drive slowly and carefully because they're used to all the motorcycles around them. and they don't really, there's not the kind of, even though there's a lot of deaths by motorcycles, it's not caused by cars in Vietnam. Obviously with the amount of motorcycles, they have a lot of accidents. What else we got here? Let's see. In our class, we have studied verbal and nonverbal communication, and this is a instance where you have no choice but to communicate nonverbally. Vietnamese motorcycle riders are limited to communicating by nonverbal means only. Hand signals to indicate turning and stopping, eye contact, and the nodding of the head to indicate that you have received the message are used. I'm not sure if the one-fingered salute is used over there like it is here, but it might be, we didn't get any research on that. There's often no traffic signals or signs at intersections. Basically, when you come up the intersection, you make eye contact with the people around you. They see you, acknowledge your message, and you proceed through. Some of the don'ts: don't go fast when crossing the road. You should pay attention to your surroundings. Use eye contact when approaching other drivers. Do's: do dress discreetly in public. Undeniably, summer weather in Vietnam is very uncomfortable, but you shouldn't wear too thin of clothes or reveal too much skin, especially women. People in the United States need to become more aware of the motorcycle culture here. People here are not aware of us just because we don't have the number of motorcycles and riders per capita as they do in Vietnam. Becoming more aware of the cultures and their way of transporting goods and people, car motorcycle crashes can be reduced. I'm going to wrap this up now. Does anybody have any questions?
Q&A after.
Perfect. There are many motorcyclists here in Vietnam. People are aware of them. The car and motorcycle crashes are uncommon. Americans need to become more aware of motorcycles. I think that was it. That was kind of my...
That's it.
Yep. Thank
705.67.
Oh, hang on. The same river, different liver, canoes and campers. Thank you for letting me make this.
Now you do another one. You're doing after. You're doing Q&A after me.